Welcome back to the 2-minute drill. Let's talk today about what we did in class in terms of our culture of learning piece that we talked a lot about. We know that so much of education and so much of learning has become just dump it all in our mind, get it ready for the final exam, and then dump it back on the final exam. This class is about learning, and I want to make sure that we focus ourselves on that learning and what that learning looks like and what it can do for us in the end. We did talk a lot about the difference between algorithmic and heuristic work. We talked about algorithmic being plug and chug. Simple, straightforward, very low skill. Heuristic work is totally different. It's from the Greek word to discover. It involves us looking into new material and solving problems. I didn't talk about this in class, but 30% of the jobs require algorithmic thinking. 70% require you to be creative and solve problems before there are problems. You got to become heuristic thinkers and learners. And what does that look like? This is heuristic thinking. This is new learning. Taking something that you thought were tables and turning it into a bicycle. That's the greatest IKEA hack I've ever seen. The problem we get to solve starting today is our first research project. That's the slide I said I would put up here. Remember, no more than 5 slides if you're doing a PowerPoint and no more than 10 words on your slide in each one. The topics that we looked at are all right here. Make sure you remember what your topic is for your group. You present on next block day next week. That's your first presentation, and that's where we get to start learning. As a final reminder, I gave you the text from Dr. Edmund Morgan's speech to the Yale University freshman class of 1960. We're going to discuss that on Monday, and I want you to be thinking about these questions right here. You don't have to write them out, you don't have to answer them on paper, but that's going to be the basis of our discussion. We'll see you out there.